Chief Minister Nltv, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton and State BJP President Thumjan Imna Along meet Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi to discuss a seat-sharing deal for state assembly polls. Following the crucial meeting, state BJP leadership claims NDPP-BJP alliance will reclaim power. With announcement of date for general elections, model code of conduct comes into effect to the entire state. Police and security personnel to have a tight vigilance over illegal threats through patrolling, motor vehicle and hotel checkings. Konyak Union reiterates to stand firm on ENPO's resolution to abstain from participating in Nagaland Assembly elections until the Frontier Nagaland demand is fulfilled. Union further warns to permanently expel individuals filing nomination to participate in Assembly elections from Konyak soil. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday visits Karnataka's Yadgir and Kalaburagi districts and inaugurates a slew of developmental projects. Modi to later distribute title deeds to over 50,000 beneficiaries for marginalized and vulnerable communities at Market Village. Hello viewers, I, Lomika Chumi, welcome you all to Nltv News Now. We will now proceed and look into the news in detail. With the announcement of election date for state, Deputy Chief Minister Yanthong Paton on Wednesday stated that with NDPP-BJP alliance, he is confident that they will get absolute majority and that more than 50 seats expected out of 60. Paton, while lauding Prime Minister Narendra Modi, stated that the entire state is in support for the Modi government. Paton added that there are no religious issues in Nagaland, and the reason is because of Modi. Meanwhile, Minister of Higher Education and Tribal Affairs and BJP National State President Thumjan Imna Along, while speaking to the media after meeting Union Home Minister Amit Shah in New Delhi, said that the preparation for polls have started long back and that the NDPP-BJP alliance are striving harder to win this time as well. Along also mentioned that Amit Shah always has concern for the welfare of the state and he wants election to go smooth and peacefully. It may be noted that Chief Minister Nltv, Y. Paton, and NDPP General Secretary Abu Mehta, along with Thumjan Imna Along, were all present in the meeting with HM Shah in Delhi on Wednesday.
So, this time also we are going to go for seat sharing with this NTPP. So we are comfortable under the dynamic leadership of our Chief Minister Nltv. We are comfortable. We'll go alliance with NTPP under his leadership. And we are confident that if we go alliance out of 60, we are going to get absolute majority. We are going to have more than 50 out of 60. We're expecting more than 50 seats from our alliance and BJP. Now there is no religious issue in Nagaland. Earlier, people say that BJP is a Hindu party. Now, there is no issue of Hindu, Christian, Muslim, Jain in Nagaland. So why? Because of our visionary, capable leader of our Honorable Prime Minister. He is giving so much development to our state. And whenever he go to the stage, he always pronounced that when Northeast is developed, the entire country is developed. Now in Nagaland, we are getting so much development infrastructure, water supply, free of rice, and even in this COVID, 30 out of 60, 30 to PJP, 30 to NTPP. But it is up to the central leaders.
चुनाव आयोग ने अनाउंस किया है, तो भाजपा जिस तरह तैयारी होना चाहिए वो तो करके आ रहे हैं और चुनाव लड़ेंगे। गठबंधन है नागालैंड में, एनडीपीपी और बीजेपी के बीच में गठबंधन होगा और वही जिस तरह 2018 में लड़ा था, 2023 को हम लोग हर कोशिश में है कि पहले से और ज़्यादा विजय हो। तो हमारे ऑनरेबल सीएम एनडीपीपी पार्टी का है, उनके साथ उनका सेक्रेटरी जनरल और वाइस प्रेसिडेंट था। उसी तरह मैं नागालैंड प्रदेश का भाजपा का अध्यक्ष भी हूँ, तो अमित भाई जी के साथ जो भी बात करना चाहिए था, गठबंधन को किस तरह अच्छा से लेके जाएंगे, उस विषय में बात किया। हमारे जो गृह मंत्री हैं अमित शाह जी, वो नागालैंड का हमेशा भलाई सोचते हैं और नागालैंड के लिए उनको प्यार है, तो वो चाहते हैं कि चुनाव भी शांतिपूर्वक सही तरीका से लड़े और प्रचंड विजय के साथ गठबंधन का सरकार बने। तो उसी बात को करने के लिए आया यहाँ।
तैयारी में लग जाएंगे सर?
तैयारी तो बहुत आगे से लगा हुआ है, भगवान का कृपा रहा तो और अच्छे खबर के साथ मार्च के महीने में।
With the announcement of the schedule of general elections to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly 2023 by the Election Commission of India on Wednesday, the Model Code of Conduct has come into effect to the entire state. For proper enforcement of the Model Code of Conduct, the Nagaland Police, along with Central Armed Police Forces, have started to take the requisite measures. State DGP Rupin Sharma, issuing a statement on Wednesday, informed that police and security personnel will have tight vigilance over transportation and distribution of illegal liquor, unauthorized cash, drugs, arms and ammunition, and other contraband substances. The DGP also said that the preventive measure will include motor vehicle checkings, area domination in the form of route marches, patrolling, hotel checking till the end of election process. DGP Sharma has appealed to the people of the state to coordinate and cooperate with the security forces and the election machinery for ensuring a smooth, free and fair elections. Considering the crucial nature of the ongoing pressing demand for frontier Nagaland statehood, Eastern Naga Students Federation on Tuesday directed all the federating units and subordinate bodies to implement December 19 resolution. The decision was taken during an emergency presidential meeting held at Tuengsang headquarters. The Federation directed all its officials holding designated posts in any political entity and affiliation to resign or withdraw from it as soon as possible. Following the ENSF directive, Kyamingan Students Union on Thursday also directed its federating units to withdraw from political entity and affiliation and informed that the union will not be responsible for any future confrontations. During an emergency meeting held at its headquarters of Mon on Wednesday, the Konyak Union has resolved to remain steadfast to ENPO's August 26, 2022 resolution to abstain from participating in Nagaland Assembly elections until the frontier Nagaland demand is fulfilled. Union also informed that the House will permanently expel those individuals filing nomination to participate in the assembly elections from Konyak soil, and further added that the village of the person filing nomination will be held responsible for it. Furthermore, the union urged Konyak Sheko Kong, Konyak Students Union and village councils to fully implement and act according to the resolution. Commemoration program of 126th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was held at Kohima's Civil Secretariat on Wednesday. Chief Secretary Jay Alam described Netaji as one of the foremost and loved freedom fighters of the nation, whose contribution in freedom struggle inspired every countryman. Notably, 126 national flags were unfurled at the Civil Secretariat Plaza, led by the Chief Secretary, along with brass pipe band display by Nagaland Police Training Brass Band, Nagaland Police Auxiliary Brass Band, 15th NAP Battalion Pipe Band and 1st Assam Rifles Pipe Band. Earlier, a walkathon was flagged off by Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha from Kohima's Indira Gandhi Stadium. More than 500 volunteers from National Cadet Corps, Nehru Yuva Kendra Sangathan, National Service Scheme and Assam Rifles participated in the walkathon. While addressing the gathering, Sinha said that the walkathon was organized to honor Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and also added that Netaji had a close connection with the Naga people as he stayed in Nagaland during World War II. Sinha also said that the national flag was hoisted in two villages, Chesizu and Rosako village, in order to commemorate the day. Apart from this, a drawing competition was held in Kohima's Capital Cultural Hall, where 126 students participated from various schools.
It's with a deep feeling of joy that I speak on the occasion of unfurling of 126 national flags for commemorating the 126th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on 23rd January 2023, a few days away from now. One of the foremost and most loved freedom fighters of our nation, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose epochal contributions in the freedom movement remain unparalleled, and he continues to inspire and live in the hearts of every countryman. His indomitable spirit, selfless sacrifices made all throughout his life, while continuing to strive with deep conviction and resolution for the freedom of our nation from the shackles of bondage, make our heads bow in reverence and awe.
A cultural program commemorating 126th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was held on Wednesday at Capital Cultural Hall, Kohima, wherein Minister Soil and Water Conservation and Geology and Mining V. Kashore Sanctum graced as the special guest. Speaking on the occasion, Sanctum termed Netaji as one of the most revered, loved and passionate freedom fighter of India. Meanwhile, the highlights of the program were felicitation of the participants in the painting and drawing competition and performances by dance troupes from Ziliang, Pochuri, Sanctum, Ao, Sumi and Lota community.
A famous lawyer. He was greatly inspired by the ideas of Swami Vivekananda.
And passionate freedom fighter of our
Public Health Engineering Department Minister Jacob Jimomi inaugurated the Tir Village Gate on Wednesday. Speaking at the inaugural function of the village gate, Jacob stressed on the importance of cooperation, respect and unity practiced over a long period of time by the Ungma community. The minister congratulated Kohima, Dimapur and Mokokchung Ungma villages for the establishment of the Tir village and for the urged upon to promote one another. Jacob also requested the negotiable party to conclude the solution as it is the main priority of the state. Furthermore, the minister remarked that if solution is announced before election, then there will be no election, But if not announced, the election will take place as it is a constitutional provision to have a proper government.
For this establishment of this village, it is the prestige for our community, but specifically for the Ungma village. As an outsider, we know about the history of Ungma village. It has produced good leaders, politically, socially, and good church leaders. And today expanding your horizon elsewhere in the state. Is a big achievement, especially to have a village in the western part of the state, that is Dimapur region. It also sends a message of unity, cooperation, respect, practiced over a very long period of time. Key political party bra amar bosti karne, amar town karne, amar district karne development ane ase. Itu party ke dibi. Itu nokoile bi apne han buje. Manu nohe party sabi. Ki party bra ki korbo pare ase itu sabi. Manu to nopuncha bishi thake do. Jo karne itu party sabo lage. Solution laga issue ase. Aman sob negotiating parties khange joldi conclude koribi itu state government la priority ase re itu koa ase. Holebi development anibo karne itu democratic process to bon kordile development nai bo. Itu karne election la age re solution announce korle election na thakibo. Holebi judi announce corona gole itu election to jabo to. Itu constitutional provision ase itu jaboi lagibo to bring to have popular government.
69th AU Students' Conference commenced in Mukokchong's Akoya village on Wednesday under the theme Education in Process. Minister of Housing and Mechanical Tongpang Ozakam graced the event as the inaugural guest, while Advisor of Industry and Commerce, Labour and Employment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Nltv attended the inaugural program as the special guest. Notably, 1,357 delegates from all the 6 ranges, 18 sub-units of AU students and 5 colleges under Mokokchung district also attended the conference. Fifth Atoizu Area Kukami Hoho Trophy kicked off in Zidambator's Atoizu town on Tuesday. MLA Picto Shohei graced the event as a chief guest and encouraged the young players. Shohei mentioned that the objective of the tournament is to maintain peace and unity in the region, and further urged participants to show respect to co-participants and spectators. Engineer Picto Shohei also encouraged the talented and potential sportsperson to focus in maintaining their stamina and tactics through regular practices and food habits. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday visited Karnataka and inaugurated a bevy of development projects related to irrigation, drinking water and national highway development. The Prime Minister laid the foundation stone of a Yadgir multi-village drinking water supply scheme under Jal Jeevan Mission, which will provide safe and adequate drinking water to every household. And in the afternoon, PM Modi will reach Market Village, where he will distribute title deeds to more than 50,000 beneficiaries for marginalized and vulnerable communities. Later in the day, the Prime Minister will also visit Maharashtra and will inaugurate 2 lines of Mumbai Metro, lay foundation stone of 7 sewage treatment plants, launch Mumbai One mobile app, and will also lay foundation stone of the redevelopment of 3 hospitals in Mumbai.
ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಹಾಡಿ.
Nearly 200 Indian wrestlers staged a protest in Delhi's Jantar Mantar on Thursday for the second day, demanding action against the Wrestling Federation of India chief and several other coaches who have been accused of sexually harassing multiple athletes. Notably, many Indian wrestlers, including Bajrang Punia, are present in the protests. Sports Ministry on Wednesday asked WFI to respond to the allegations within 72 hours after triple Commonwealth Games gold medalist Vinesh Phogat went public with the charges. However, responding to the allegations, President Birj Bhushan Charan Singh refuted the charges. Singh stated that if sexual harassment allegations are found to be true, then he will commit suicide. To discuss the ongoing issue, Union Sports Ministry has called for a meeting today at Shastri Bhavan.
जो भी आरोप लगाए गए हैं बिल्कुल निराधार है। अगर इस प्रकार से शिकायत मेरे खिलाफ थी या इस प्रकार से शिकायत हमारे किसी कोच के थी तो इनको पहले आना चाहिए था, और अच्छा होता कि ये नाम लेकर के भी आते कि किस खिलाड़ी के साथ चीफ कोच ने बदसलूकी की है, या किस कोच के साथ ब्रजभूषण सिंह ने बदसलूकी की है, या किस कोच के साथ फेडरेशन बदसलूकी की है। ये नाम लेकर के आना चाहिए। और आपके मीडिया के माध्यम से मैं आग्रह करना चाहता हूँ कि अगर वोटिंग करा दीजिए, अभी वोटिंग करा दीजिए, अपने चैनल पर वोटिंग करा दीजिए कि देश के खिलाड़ियों का क्या मूड है, तो 97 और 3% का रेशियो आएगा। 3% खिलाड़ी इनके साथ नहीं है, 97% खिलाड़ी जो है फेडरेशन के साथ है। क्योंकि मैंने अपना खून पसीना लगा करके इसको सींचा है, कहाँ से कहाँ घसीट करके इस फेडरेशन को हम लाए हैं। हम पैसा खाने के लिए नहीं बैठे हैं, हम पैसा लगाते हैं, हम अपने पास से पैसा लगाते हैं। एक एक खिलाड़ी का दुख तक।
India logged 134 new COVID cases in 24 hours, while the number of active cases declined to 1,962 as per the Union Health Ministry data updated on Thursday. Till date, country has recorded 4.46 crore COVID cases, while the death count stood at 5,30,728. Furthermore, national COVID-19 recovery rate has increased to 98.80% in the country. Central government on Wednesday banned the Students' Islamic Movement of India as an unlawful association, stating that the activists of the association are indulged in threatening the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the country. The center also claimed that the main objective of SIMI is to establish Islamic rules in India, which disrupts the peace and harmony of the country. It has been learned that the organization does not believe in nation-state or in Indian constitution, indulging its secular nature. It further regards idol worship as a sin and propagates its duty to end such practices. In yet another unfortunate incident, 2 persons were killed and 30 others injured when a bus overturned in Maharashtra's Sindhudurg district on Wednesday. Reportedly, the accident occurred when the driver lost control over the wheels while negotiating a sharp turn near the Gate River Bridge in Kankavli. Police informed that the luxury bus carrying 36 passengers were en route to Goa from Pune when the accident took place. Meanwhile, all injured persons were rushed to the civil hospital in Kankavli for further treatment. In a tragic incident, 9 people were killed and a child was left injured after a car collided with a truck on Maharashtra's Goa-Mumbai highway on Thursday. The deceased comprised of 5 men, 3 women and 1 child who were taken to a nearby hospital after the incident. Notably, the traffic movement on the highway has resumed and the incident is being investigated. Director General of Civil Aviation has ordered an inquiry after a Singapore-bound flight took off ahead of schedule, leaving behind 35 passengers at Amritsar Airport. A ruckus erupted as the Scoot airline flight, which was scheduled to depart at 7:55 p.m. on Wednesday from Amritsar Airport, took off at 3 p.m. Notably, those who were left behind staged a protest and also filed a complaint with the concerned authorities at the airport. It is to be mentioned that a similar incident was reported recently at Bangalore Airport when a Delhi-bound flight took off, leaving behind 55 of its passengers who were on the way to the flight via a shuttle bus. New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern on Thursday announced her resignation and said that she will stand aside for a new leader within weeks. While speaking at a news conference, Jacinda remarked that she doesn't believe she has the energy to seek re-election in the October polls. Notably, Jacinda became the Prime Minister in 2017 at the age of 37, while also being New Zealand's 3rd female leader and one of the youngest leaders in the world. She was re-elected for a 2nd term in the year 2020. However, on Thursday, Jacinda stepped down, saying she no longer have enough in the tank to do the job justice. So viewers, that's all we have for now. Keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur View